Hello friends, hope you all are doing well and taking great care of yourselves. Yesterday we have discussed a welcome circular granting much needed relaxations in case of a trust assessees. We are aware that in case of the assessee trust which has been granted registration under section 12A or 12AA or an institution which has been granted approval under section 1023C clause 4, 5, 6 or 6A were supposed to make an application for getting re-registration which will remain valid for a period of 5 years. That last date of making that application in the form number 10A was 25th of November 2022. Hence, now while this circular, this date has been extended to 30th September 2023. Meaning thereby, if you are an assessee trust which is otherwise registered under section 12AA or 12A or granted an approval under section 1023C 456 or 6A, now and let's say you have not so far made any application for re-registration for a period of 5 years, then you can now make this application by 30th September 2023 and you can get rid of draconian provisions of section 115 TD. Please mind it, Finance Act 2023 has amended section 115 TD to provide that in case of an assessee trust which has not taken a registration which is valid for a period of 5 years, or which has not taken a re-registration, or it has not converted the provisional registration into a regular registration and the time limit is expired, in that case 115 TD would be applicable, which provides that your accredited income, whatever accredited income that the assessee trust has, will be taxed, and that too at the maximum marginal rate. So take an example of an assessee trust which is got running a school. The school building has got a value of, let's say, 1 crore rupee in the balance sheet so far. Now that entire 1 crore rupee would be taxed at the maximum marginal rate if you are failing to comply with the provisions of getting re-registration and you are covered by 115 TD. Now, due to this welcome amendment, you can make an application up to 30th September 2023 and can get rid of this draconian provision. We are also aware that in case of an assessee trust who was never registered under section 12AA, or a new assessee trust, or an assessee trust which is, or assessee institution which has never been granted any exemption or rather an approval under section 1023C clause 4566A, were supposed to make an application for seeking provisional registration. Now, thereafter, they were also supposed to convert their provisional registration into a regular registration by filing one more application, and that application is supposed to be filed within 6 months from the date of the commencement of their activities, or at least 6 months before the expiry of the period of their exemption period of their provisional registration. Now, take an example of an assessee trust which was otherwise registered under 12AA. But then due to any reasons, they do not have the registration number, they do not have the registration certificate, everything has been missed, and let us assume that they would have made an application for a provisional registration. Then they have already commenced an activity, then they should have made a fresh application for a re-registration which is valid for a period of, 5 years. That new registration, regular registration after provisional registration should have been made within 6 months from the date of the commencement of activities. But then this deadline was also 30th September 2022. So if you have missed that deadline, then you would have covered by the draconian provision of 115 TD as we just discussed. Now, because of this welcome circular, the deadline has been extended to 30th September 2023. Meaning thereby, if you have missed to convert your provisional registration into a regular registration and your deadline has been expired, that is of 30th September 2022, then you can again make an application for a fresh registration. Sorry, you can again make an application for converting your provisional registration into regular registration by 30th September 2023. So this says that any deadline which were expiring before 30th September 2023, it is not saying that the 25th November 2022 got extended to 30th September 2023 or 30th September 2022 got extended to 30th September 2023. Any deadline relating to this registration, re-registrations which were expiring before 30th September 2023 has now been extended to 30th September 2023, meaning thereby if the application is being made by 30th September 2023, then the draconian provision of 115 TD would not be applicable. So if you are an assessee trust already registered, but then you fail to make an application for getting 5 years registration, please make by 30th September 2023. If you are an assessee trust registered, never registered under 12AA, or never granted approval, or you might have been granted but then you have missed it, so you have gone for a provisional registration and then you have not taken a regular registration, deadline is missed, then you can go ahead and make this application by 30th September 2023. Now there comes a question that, sir, I have already made an application but my application got rejected. Sir, if your application got rejected on account of the reason that this application is barred by time or it is a delayed application, then you can go and make another application, there is no problem. But if it is rejected on account of the reason other than this, then in my opinion, this relaxations would not be applicable to you. If it has been rejected on account of some other reason, for example, the objects are not charitable, let's say that is the reason which has been quoted, in that particular case, the only way available to you is to challenge this order before Honorable ITAT, because the order of CIT are to be challenged before Honorable ITAT. So this is the one set of amendment. Now second amendment which has been made, or second relaxation which has been granted, is Finance Act 2023 has amended the law so as to provide that form number 9A and form number 10 are to be filed at least 2 months before the due date of filing return of income. Representation is received by CBDT that it is practically difficult to file form number 9A and form number 10 without income tax computation, and hence they said that the benefit of exemption will not be denied in a case when form number 9A or form number 10 are filed by due date of filing return of income. So once again, a welcome amendment which has been made by this particular circular. One more relaxation which has been granted is that in case of an assessee trust, have to file form number 10BD and they have to download a certificate in form number 10BE. Now this deadline is also extended to 30th June 2023. So this all are welcome amendments. We are really thankful to CBDT for genuinely considering the hardships which are being, or rather considering genuine hardship which are being faced by the assessee trust and taking a lenient view on the matter. Friends, please like, share and subscribe to the channel for seeking these updates on a regular basis. Please note that all the views which are given in this particular video are my personal views, and if you want to take any decision, please do take that decision, but then please consult your chartered accountant, tax lawyer, your advocate, your tax consultant, and after consulting them only you take your decisions. Whatever advices, views, analysis given by me in these videos, they are my personal view only, and they do not constitute any kind of professional advice. Thank you very much. Wishing you all a great time ahead.